Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. We are 6 minutes behind schedule. I don't like this. Good evening, everyone. Today, we are starting an episode that is tailored towards women, encouraging women to participate in real estate and helping people to maximize real estate opportunity. Today, we're talking about women and why women need to get more involved in real estate. And so, for some of us, we might just be wondering, why are you talking about women today? Why are we talking about women and all that? Let me tell you this. Um, some of the tips you're probably going to see today is not just only going to be for women, it's also going to be for people who are really, really, really in real estate and why people need to get more involved in real estate activity. So today we're going to be looking at from the woman's perspective. This woman going to be having this special woman join us, Bridget Adeyemi. Some of you were like, "Oh, let us have her yesterday," and until okay, let us have her. And so today we're going to be discussing women in real estate, women investing in real estate, and this woman herself. She is not just an investor, she is also a participant in the real estate game. So she's fully involved in playing real estate and making sure that she takes an opportunity of the real estate market. So this woman is somebody that everyone we would enjoy the conversation today. I know that she has some depth. Anybody who does some of the things that she is doing, I know that there are a lot of depth in what she has done, and I believe that she would go very far in our conversation today. So she is the CEO of Lekki Ajah Ikoyi Property Investment Limited. She will be talking with us, she'll be chatting with us, and I believe that one at the end of the day we will have a lot of things to learn from today, from the conversation of today. So if she's here, let me see if she's already here. If she's here already, I think she's here already. She's here already. We're gonna be giving up for this lovely woman. This one lovely man. So 1, 2, ready, go. Let us have you, ma. Let us have you, yeah. Bridget Adeyemi. Bridget Adeyemi. Let us have you now. 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 Let us. Where are you? 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 To everyone that has joined us, I want to appreciate. Doing
I'm fine.
nice seeing you at last. Nice
Thank
having
you.
you at last.
Same here. We are
How have you
fine.
been
Thank
doing? How
you.
have you been coping COVID-19? How have you been coping COVID-19?
Well, I've been coping very well.
Yeah,
I've been coping very well. No issue at all.
no issue at all. The family
Yeah.
is safe.
Yeah,
I know the
sure.
family is safe. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the family is
Okay.
safe. The family is safe.
Okay. How's it been? How's it been? Real estate. How's it been? How's it been? How's it been for you during
It's
this
been
period?
good. It's been good. No,
Mm.
I can't complain. No complaint at all. It's
Okay.
been all round success. But it wasn't like
Mm.
that at the beginning. It was tough
Mm.
at the beginning and it was stressful at the beginning. But with
Mm.
time, with time you grow in business, you grow in
Mm.
knowledge, you grow in the things you do and in the things you
Mm.
love to do. So it's been good. It's been good.
Okay. No, now I want to just tell us because we're going to be looking at it from the woman's perspective today. So
Okay.
I'm going to just ask you, why did you get started with real estate? Why not any other thing? Why not uh,
Okay.
fashion? Why not
Okay.
entertainment?
What really pushed me into real estate was the passion. I discovered that I had passion for lovely spaces, lovely properties. At about 6, 7 years ago, even before I even started seeing it as a business, to me it was just like an hobby. I would just I would just step out of the house. I just finished graduated from the university. I wasn't working. So when my
Mm.
husband goes out to work, I was like, what am I doing? Let me just set out and get some things doing. So I found myself, I can't remember how I started, but I
Mm.
found myself going to check out houses around the neighborhood because I wasn't mobile then. I had no car then, so I couldn't really go far. So I was just exploring my environment, houses around where we were living then. Yeah.
So the idea, just started looking. I can't just be a stay-at-home mom. I just have to. I just have to.
Yes, I just
look
have
for something
to.
doing and all that.
Yeah, I haven't even started having kids then.
Yeah.
You understand? Like I said, I
Yeah.
haven't started having kids then, but I just needed to go out there and get something doing. So I was like, what can I do that will give me, that will make me fulfilled? Because I discovered then when we were looking for apartment to rent, I was the one in charge. So I was very selective. You understand? There were some things that I was looking out for in those houses that I was like, if this is not here, I wouldn't go for it. I was very selective. So I discovered that this thing, I can actually do this as a business, and it would be nice. At first, it wasn't easy because, like I said, I wasn't mobile, so I was restricted to a certain environment. Yes.
Yeah.
I was restricted to a certain environment. So that was how I started, and I kept on pushing. I wasn't discouraged. I would have been discouraged if the passion wasn't there, because it was really stressful. A young, beautiful girl having to be walking under the street without a car, you understand? It was really stressful at the beginning, but because I had passion for what I was into, I have passion for what I'm doing, I continued. I was never discouraged. And there was money wasn't coming in. I wasn't even looking for houses to sell. I was looking for houses to rent. Houses that were put up for let, you understand, not even for sale. So yeah, that was how we started.
Okay. Now your name of your company is Lekki, Ajah, Ikoyi. Property.
Yes.
Now,
Lekki, Ajah, Ikoyi. Yeah.
Why not Sulere Keja Bagada?
Because of the environment that I cover, you understand. I don't, from the onset, I already decided that I was going to only going to cover Lekki, Aziz, Ajah, Aziz, and Ikoyi. As I didn't want to go to the mainland because of proximity and logistics. You understand? Like I said, I wasn't mobile at the beginning, so I wanted to cover places that I can easily take bus to without having to stress so much. You understand? Places that were not too far from my house. And also, I did my research and I discovered that real estate business was more booming on the island than on the mainland. So that was why I decided to concentrate on the island. And because I live on the island as well, so there's really no point living on the island and then going to the mainland to start looking for houses to sell or to rent. So that was what came about the name Lekki, Ajah, Ikoyi. So I knew the places I wanted to cover. You understand? I knew the places I had in mind that I wanted to cover, places I know I can really cover very well. So that was how it came about the name.
Do you wish that you probably maybe do you now wish that you should have added another area to it, probably maybe Sulere?
No. I've never wished that.
Okay. That means it's paying off then. I have a few questions to ask you. I have a few questions to ask. If you will permit me, I will just go ahead asking that question. Now, how do you approach? I know I'm going to just ask the questions directly. I see beautiful houses on your page. I've gone to your page and beautiful houses on your page. Now the question would now be, on the average, how much sales do you make on a monthly basis? In terms of the volume of sales.
It depends. Sometimes we do 4, sometimes we do 3. On a very good month, we do up to 5, and there are some months we've done 7. You understand? We've sold 7 houses in a month, because apart from completed houses, we also sell off-plan properties. You understand? And that off-plan properties also bring in a lot of money. And those off-plan properties, we don't post them on our page as sold. You understand? Because it's an off-plan. It's not completed yet. So there are some months we do 7 houses. The months we don't do any sales at all, maybe like 3 or 4. But on a very good month, 7, 8 houses. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to calculate. I'm trying to do some calculation, and I'm like, Okay. I see you're very heavy on social media and
Yeah.
you have heavy followership. How did
Yes.
that happen?
Ah, by being consistent. I believe I've been consistent the last 5 years since I joined Instagram. At first, I think my first post was in April 2015. Yes, about 5 years ago. That was
Mm.
2 years after I started the real estate business. So for
Okay.
the first 2 years, like from 2015 to 2017, I wasn't really consistent. You
Mm.
understand? I was very passive about it. I wasn't really consistent. But I became more consistent in 2018, 2017, yes. Yeah. Towards the end of 2017 to early 2018. And since then
Mm.
I've been very consistent. I've been posting houses almost on a daily basis. Let me just say on a daily basis. We've been posting, we've been doing promos, we've been creating a lot of awareness and no, it's been good. It's just, but I've been consistent. That's all I can say. Is you have to be
Okay.
consistent.
So now I'm going to this is the question now. Yes, I understand the part of consistency, the part of
Yeah.
being consistent, very very key in driving. Is that the only thing? It just didn't be consistent.
I
That
think
I'm looking
what
at.
what I think
I'm
what
looking
has
at
what
you.
has brought me this far, apart from being
Yeah,
consistent, is the passion.
yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
love with what I do. I sleep and wake up thinking about real estate. You understand? I'm in love
yeah.
with what I do. Everybody around me know that Bridget doesn't joke with what she does. You understand? Because I
Mm,
remember when I just started, I had a friend then. We graduated from Unilab together. She was like, "Wow, Bridget, you are too pretty for this type of job. Why would you want to be doing agency work, walking the streets of Lagos without a car? Anybody that sees you trekking would think you are suffering, you are poor. You understand?" But she didn't
yeah,
really know what really pushed me into that. She didn't know that I had a passion for it. So, but
yeah,
now when she sees me, she's impressed with the level I've gone in the industry, in the business. She's
yeah,
impressed
yeah,
and she's very proud. And she's proud that I didn't give up. You understand? I wasn't
yeah,
discouraged with the things that were said to me then when I just started, because
yeah.
I know a lot of people that really said terrible things that wanted to discourage me, that I was too good to be an agent. That agent is for people that don't have class. Agent is for people
Mm,
that don't have money. It's for hungry men, hungry women. But that wasn't my
yeah.
perspective. They were talking to
Mm,
someone that has a passion. Is someone I
mm,
didn't go into the business because of money. I didn't even know I was going to. I didn't see myself this big. Honestly, I didn't know I was going
mm.
to. I was going to get to this level. What drove me into it was pure passion. Was pure passion. Yeah.
Okay. Now there's a way you, because I was just checking through your Instagram handle this morning, and
Yeah.
then look at, there's a way you post your pictures that makes it easy for people to want to, that makes people, that draws people towards you. Now,
Okay.
what kind of deliberate thing? What deliberate thing do you do to make people come towards your product
Yeah,
and come
there's
to
a way. There's a
pictures?
way I cut those pictures. I take those pictures myself. Even up to
Okay.
now, though, I have two staff that work with me,
Mm,
but I take
mm,
my pictures myself. I'm very deliberate with the picture because there are some things I want the buyer to see, because
mm.
85% of our clients are in diaspora. You understand?
Okay.
So
Okay.
there are some things they are looking out for. There are some things they want to see in a
Mm,
property, and it's
mm,
not even all the pictures we take that we post. There are some videos we make we don't post because of the limited number of pictures you can post. So
yeah.
when the client calls up that, okay, I like this property, I want to check it out, we tell them about the property, we show them the pictures we have and the videos we have that wasn't posted on the internet.
Mm,
So
mm,
that's what we do. I want to see a house on online and be able to like analyze it in and out, you understand,
mm.
without being confused about the structure, the size, and the way it is. So that's I
Yeah.
pay a lot of attention. I take those pictures myself, if up to
So
now, yeah.
so you are detailed in the way you take pictures.
Yes, I have there's a way I take my pictures, yeah.
Can you just help us? Can you just tell us how you take your pictures? What you want the buyer to be able to see?
Yeah,
What deliberate thing do you want the buyer?
I want the buyer to be able to see the space in the compound, I want the buyer to be able to see the angle of the house, because there are some people that will come for inspection. They will tell you, Bridget, this house is tinted to one side. Can't you see? Or am I the only one that is saying it? You understand?
Yeah.
So so you understand. So I take my pictures in such a way that when you see the house, just by looking at the pictures, you fall in love with the property before videos start coming out. You get so that's it. I paid attention. I paid detailed attention in the way I take my pictures. Sometimes when you see me out there taking pictures, I'm on the floor. If I'm not getting the particular angle that I want, I go as far as sitting on the ground, or just thinking. You think I'm a professional photographer. Sometimes the security guys at those houses will be like, madam, what are you doing? Is it this serious? I'll be like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. So yeah, that's it. Just paying attention to details.
Okay. I'm going to ask this one question. This question is women in literature. Do you think people buy property from you because, as being a woman, has it ever influenced a sale for you?
Yeah, sure. Lots of times I've sold houses to women that didn't even bother to come for inspection. I have a very good client right now. The two houses she has bought from me between December and now. She bought one in December. She bought one in February. Those two houses she didn't inspect. She didn't even bother to come for inspection. The first time she was dealing with me, I was even confused. I was like surprised that, for someone that is coming to you for the first time, and she so trusts you to deliver, that she was like, Bridget, I don't have time. I'm not around. I traveled. I trust you to handle my transaction. That she has been following me for a while, so she knows I'm someone she can trust. And this is a lady that has never met me. So she only came in when it was time for her to sign a document when she bought the first house. So even the second house she bought, she was in the UK. It was her dad she sent, They are so close now that the father, the mom, her dad, everybody are like, Bridget, Kushe, Bridget, where do you understand? So I have a lot of female clients, and I have like 4 or 5 of them that I'm really close to, that I have a very personal relationship with. You understand? Because they've been encouraging. They bought, they came back to buy, and they recommended me to their friends. People call me and tell me, my friend told me she bought a house from you. She told me you are very good. She told me you're this. She told me you're that. And ladies are really stepping up in the game of real estate investment. They are really buying. Single ladies, married ladies, and these are ladies that are buying for investment purpose. You understand? They just want to buy and put it out for rent, because where they live, they are very okay. They cannot, like someone that lives in Ikoyi now, you can't expect the person to leave Ikoyi and come and live at Ikota or Chevron. You understand? So they buy a lot of houses for investment purpose, and we have a lot of them like that.
Okay. Now, for you as an individual, have you made sale because you're a woman, not because
yes.
Can you give us a scenario?
Okay, there was a sale I made in December, just before I traveled, and that sale was concluded within 2-3 days. You understand? She called me that she was coming in that she just buy a house before the Christmas. So I told her, madam, I will be traveling, so 2 days before Christmas, that if it's something she really wants to do before Christmas, she has to do it now, because I will be traveling. And she was like, okay, fine. I don't want to patronize any other person. It's not convenient for me to come now, because I just landed. I would have preferred to rest for a few days before I start coming out to look for house, to hunt for, to inspect properties. So I told her to come, that she won't have to inspect many properties, that she has told me her budget, she has told me her preference, that I know where to take her to, I know the properties to show to her. You understand? And she came, she was like, fine, that she wouldn't mind that since I said I'm traveling, she really wants to patronize me. She doesn't want to patronize anybody else. That she likes the fact that a woman is doing this great in this business, because she knows that the industry is dominated by men. There are more of men developers, men realtors than women. You understand? So she was really impressed. She was really impressed with with how far I have come and with how far I've done for myself. So that was why she patronized me. She could have easily relaxed and told me, no, you can travel. I just came back. I want to rest. I'm not in a hurry. You understand? Like some people will tell you, they will tell you, I'm not in a hurry. I'll come when you are available. But she didn't say that. She wanted to make sure that she patronizes me before I travel, so that she wouldn't have to patronize someone else. You understand?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and
Okay.
she has been consistent since then.
Okay. Now, what me I want to know now? What I want
Yeah.
to know is, will if I have a Bridget on one side and I
Yeah.
have a Trudy on one side,
Yeah.
do you think who are people likely to buy from more, as a Trudy male or as Bridget female?
Bridget female. People tend to trust women with their money, with their finances. They tend to trust women more than men.
Why? Why?
Because they feel women are more tender. They feel women are more loving. You understand?
Yeah.
Women don't have the kind of I don't know how to explain it. You know that
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
don't have the mind to do something bad or something as bad or as terrible as the man. You understand? So they tend
Yeah.
to, anything that has to do with money, even husbands, married men, they tend to
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
their wife more with
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
with maybe their brother or their
Mm.
partner or their male partner or something. You understand? So that's
Mm.
just it. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Personally,
because
personally, if I wasn't a realtor and I want to buy a property and I'm seeing a female realtor and a male realtor, I prefer to patronize the female realtor than to patronize the
now,
male
what do
realtor.
you think now for the guys in the industry now? For the
Yeah.
guys in the industry, what do you think that they should be doing to be able to also get ahead too in sales? Because there are
Funny
certain
enough,
policies
the guys are
apart from.
doing well. Yeah,
Okay.
the not fine, not all of them. I know few guys that are
Mm.
doing really well, and I have a personal relationship with like two or three of them guys that are doing well. You understand, guys that met me in the business, got encouraged because they felt like if a lady can do this, I am a guy, I should be able to do this. And I've known them over the years. I've seen their progress. You understand? I've seen their progress. I've seen their growth, and they are doing well. I know like few of them like that are doing well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me just let me ask this question. Now, what role has social media played for you in upgrading your business for you? What role has social media played?
Social media has played a very great role, a very, very great role. Like I said earlier, when we just started, in the early days when I just started, like in the early 2000, and I started in 2013, but I wasn't really in social media. I was just doing it passively, like I said, around
Yeah.
my environment. So I
Yeah.
joined Instagram I posted my first picture on Instagram in 2015. Even as at then, I didn't really know the importance of social media. I was just doing it as it comes, you understand. So I think
Yeah.
I began to know the importance of social media in 2017, because one
Yeah.
thing happened. Before I became known, before I became this big in the industry, I took up a paid job with
Okay.
a property company for 6 months. You understand? The
Okay.
man wanted me to come in to manage his marketing team. So
Yeah.
before that time, I was doing the business, but I didn't see myself becoming big. You understand? I didn't see myself beyond where I was as I then. I started seeing myself beyond where I was then when I took up that paid job with that company. So I was there for 6 months, and the man imparted some knowledge in me too. He was one that told me I can achieve this on social media. I can achieve this. I achieve this on social media. So it was the one that told me about some of these platforms. I was already on Instagram, but I wasn't
Yeah.
really functioning there. I was just doing it
Yeah.
passively. But there are some other social media networks. He told me about that. Why are you not marketing our properties on this platform? Why are you not marketing
Yeah.
our properties on this platform? You understand? So he
Yeah.
introduced me to those platforms for me to market the company's properties. You understand? So I was only marketing for that company. I wasn't marketing for any other developer because I was on a paid employment. So I was only marketing for him, and he told me about the platforms that I can actually use to market the properties and get commissions as a staff. So I did that for 6 months. I was like, after 6 months, I was like, I can actually be doing this, you understand, on
Yeah.
my own. I can use
Yeah.
my platform
To
to
promote
be
something.
doing this, and I will explode. And that was what
Yeah.
started. Yeah.
Now, Bridget, if I'm going to ask, I want to go back to because I want us to be able to address the part of a female realtor, the
Yeah.
part of female realtors, people who are female in maybe real estate, and for
Okay.
you to be able to speak directly to them and all that. Now, if a woman is finding this very difficult to sell, what
Yeah.
a woman in the industry is finding it very difficult to sell, because truth of the matter is this: a lot of the time you find out that a lot of people have challenges selling, and the
Yes,
question is
true.
why they're not selling. So,
True,
what
true,
kind of
true.
advice do you
Most
probably give a woman?
people, most people is it happens in every business. A business that is new, a customer wouldn't want to patronize a business that is new because they don't trust the person. You understand? They don't trust that the person can deliver. Most people want to associate with a brand that is already known. They want to associate with a brand that is consistent, that people know, and they can identify you to, you understand. So
Yeah.
for lady realtors, or for realtors that are just coming up, they have a lot of work. The road is not easy at all, because there was a time before now, there was even a year that I only sold 2 houses.
Mm.
There was a year, yeah, I was just starting then. The entire year, I only sold 2 houses. I was depressed. I was sad. I was like, why can't I? Why should I be selling 2 houses in a year? I can do better than this. This is something I love to do. I'm better than this. You understand? I'm a Christian. I'm a very good Christian. I won't lie. So I prayed. There was a day I woke up in the middle of the night, knelt down, faced the wall, and prayed and told God, because I was depressed. Before I did that, I was depressed for about 2 months, 3 months. I was just depressed that I wasn't selling. That why am I not selling? I'm seeing people selling. I wasn't really on social media then, but I knew some big time, big men, big guys that were into the real estate. I was looking up to them, and I see the kind of cars they drive. I see the kind of life they live, and I know they don't have any other business aside the real estate. So I was depressed. I was sad that why am I not selling? So I just realized that I wasn't doing enough. You understand?
Yeah.
I needed to pay
Yeah.
the price. I needed to do the work before the money start coming in. So after
Yeah.
that, I got out there and started doing the work. Even after that, for like 4, 5, 6 months, sales wasn't really coming. Then when the sales started coming in, it was good. It was good.
Okay.
It started
Yeah.
coming in. It started coming in. It started
Yeah.
coming in, and we are here today.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know that the road to getting to where you are is not
Yeah.
it's not very easy. And
Yeah.
the question I probably now need to ask is this: how do you deal with male advances, knowing that maybe that before, probably maybe when you got into real estate, you're already married.
Yeah.
Now, how do you deal in an industry that every time? Sorry, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay,
I
now
can hear you.
how do you
Yeah.
deal with do you deal with male advances, knowing the fact that first of all that you are in an industry that first most people who probably may want to buy some of the houses are male, and some of
Yeah.
them are beautiful lady selling this stuff. This lady is very beautiful, and it's like, okay, I want something else other than this. How do you deal with such? Because I think that's
Yeah.
some of the questions some people are asking already.
Yes, funny enough, I've been asked these questions by developers, not even buyers now. I've been asked these questions by a lot of property developers over and over and over again. How do I manage it? How do I manage? Because I'm in an industry that is dominated by men. The builders are men, the buyers are mostly men, you understand? So,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to tell them that before I got into the business, I didn't get into the business looking at the money aspect. I didn't even know I was going to make this. I was going to make a lot of money in the business. What pushed me into it was passion. And I
Yeah.
think the other thing that helped me also is the fact that I was already married before I got into the business. And because I'm a very disciplined person. I won't lie. For that, I will give it to myself. I'm a very disciplined person. If I tell you is no, is no. And you don't have to buy from me. If as a buyer, you are giving me conditions that before I buy from you, you have to do this, you have to do that. You don't have to buy from me, you understand? If you don't buy from me, 5 other people will come and buy. You understand? 5 other people will come and buy. Even up to last December, I had a client that came. I was like, okay, I like the house. I want to buy the house, but I like you too. I like the way you carried yourself and all that. I was like, I don't understand. Do you want to buy the house, or you are looking for a woman? Just tell me exactly what you want. Do you truly want to buy a property, or you are just using scope? Yes, you are just using scope to get to Bridget. And it was like, of course, I want to buy a property, but the person that is taking me around, she's beautiful. I like her. I was like, but God, I'm married now. Can't you see my ring? So it doesn't matter that I'm married too. That's what is there. There's nothing there. People are doing it. I was like, well, sorry, me. I was like, well, me, I can't.
Let me ask you this question. Have you, maybe somebody called you on phone and said to you, Bridget, I said, okay, please, can we just meet? Let me just see that particular property. And the person is not even interested in the property. He's just only interested in
yes.
Have you had that scenario?
Yes, I have.
Can you just tell us how?
On several occasions.
Just give us one. Just pick us one.
Okay. So there was this incident that happened. I think that was early last year. Yeah. No, I think that was just before I had my son. I had my last baby, my son. So this guy came. He came in because before now, I never used to put my pictures on my page. It was just properties. So nobody really knew the person behind the page. You understand? So because I didn't want. Yes, the reason why I wasn't putting my personal picture was because of advances from men. You understand? So that was why I wasn't putting my pictures on the page at the beginning, at the initial stage of me managing the business. So this guy came. I was like, whoa, I didn't know you were this beautiful. I didn't know you. I just thought it was, random chick that was managing the page. I didn't know you were this fine. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you very much. Can we go and see the property now? Because he just came in from US, so he didn't have a car. I drove my car to 4 Points to pick him up. So I was at the park. I was at the park waiting for him. He was like, come and wait at the reception. I said, no, I'm fine here. Just come, let's go. So he came out. I took him around the properties, inspected the properties. I took him.
Oh.
So I don't make people from calling my line. So when I go back home, so I sending messages. You are beautiful. You are fine. I like you. I like the way you do your business. I'm impressed that a lady as beautiful as you can be doing this type of business. I was like, what type of business? What's wrong with being an agent? You understand? It was like, no, before now, I used to think that agents are people that are not they are not there. They are just like that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You understand? I was like, no, I'm not that type of agent. If you want to buy a house from me, I will appreciate if you buy the house, and let's keep it at that. You understand? Without nothing attached. And could you believe that this guy, the guy bought, he bought the first house, bought the second house. I'm even managing one of the houses he bought for him, and we are very close. You understand? He sees me like a sister now. He even respects me more. He respects me more because of the way I was able to manage the situation. I didn't disrespect him. I was never rude to him. I just told him the way it is, that it's strictly business. Fine, okay. I'm an agent. I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. I like money. I like the money, but business is business. I don't miss pressure. And the fact that I'm married, I'm a mom, I have self-respect as well. You understand? So, and it's because of, I think I'll be able to come this far because of the trust I've built over the years in my relationship with my husband. He's been able to trust me to some extent.
I was going to ask about that. I was going to ask about that. That's because for most men, I know my wife is beautiful, no doubt. My wife is beautiful, and and because the kind of business that you do, maybe at about 8 p.m. somebody's just scrolling through his phone.
Even 12 a.m.
So audience at that time. And
Yes.
how comfortable was your husband? How comfortable is your husband when you receive call at about 12 midnight?
Is extremely comfortable, because most of the time my phone is on speaker when at any stand in person, because I know the way men think, I know the way men reason. Over time in my relationship, that's why I'm this successful, because if my relationship wasn't successful, I won't be successful in business. If my husband wasn't supportive, or if over the time he had noticed something, or he has noticed a change in character or a change in behavior, it will have also affected the business. There are some days he even goes out now. You understand? Is 100% part of the business now. It's like a family business, the way it is now. He does his things, I do my thing. There are sometimes he even posts on the page. You understand? He knows the way I do it. He knows the different apps that I used in. And then when call comes in, sometimes when the call comes in, he picks the phone and tell them she'll call you back. She's busy, she's this, she'll call you back. You understand? And it's been fun. And because we have a very good relationship as well, there's trust, there's trust, there's love, and there's belief. We believe in the business. We both believe in the business. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you were to start all over again as a lady in real estate, as a lady realtor, what are the mistakes that you probably had done before that you probably know not want to repeat anymore?
By not fully imposing myself in the brand. I'm an introvert. I'm a very shy person. I'm extremely shy. It's just now that I'm just trying to come out of my shell. You understand? Because I noticed that for you to be successful on the net, for you to be successful on the gram, on social media, you have to be an extrovert. You have to be extraordinary. You have to be all out. You understand? You can't be an introvert and expect people to know you for who you are. You understand? You have to blow your trumpet. And it was even my husband that started telling me all this, that you don't know who you are in this business, or you are just putting yourself in one corner. You don't know what people think about you out there. If you know what people think about you out there, you express yourself more. You understand? And I think what I didn't do well on time was not expressing myself more, because I started expressing myself very late in the business. I think early last year. That was when I started really, and this is a business I started since 2014, 15. You understand? But I was very restricted. I was just trying to. I didn't want to put myself out there. So I was doing it like, if you see the house, if you like it, come and buy. If you don't like it, go. Another person will come. You understand? That was how I was doing the business before. But the game has changed now. The business is crazy. The game right now is crazy. So you have to be extraordinary as well. You have to be all out. You have to be all in to be able to make it in the business.
Do you think social media helps you to hide your let's say introvert nature and be more expressive? Like I know that I think we had this conversation with Ramos yesterday, and one of the things he talked about was that with social media, he's able to go out more. He's able to be more expressive, because after all, it's not standing in front of a client. It's not begging people for handbills and giving them sharing flyers and all of that. It's not doing that. Does that same apply to you in terms of how you market too?
Yes,
social media give you that advantage? Yeah.
No, before now, I used to be shy to do videos.
Okay.
I used to be very
like
shy.
Like this one now. You probably very shy.
Yeah, I won't lie. I won't lie. I used to be shy. I used to be very shy to stand in front of camera to do videos. Like,
everybody does. Everybody.
Yeah. What if somebody tells me, no, she's looking like this, she's looking like that, she's looking like, you understand? So I was very shy. I was very shy initially, but I discovered that for you to be successful on social media, people have to see you express yourself without hiding anything, just being yourself. The ones that will like you will like you, and the ones that will not like you will not like you. You understand? So social media has made me, because now I'm not that much of I'm still an introvert, but not as bad as I was before. You understand? Not as bad as I was before. And that's because I've been doing a lot of videos. I've been trying to put myself more. I've been putting myself more out there so that people can really know the person behind the brand. You understand?
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Now you've been able to the brand is growing, and people are recognizing the fact that your brand is growing. You reached 100,000 followers
yeah.
on on Instagram. The
Yeah.
question is, how did you do it?
I don't know. I don't know what to say because, like I said earlier, there's nothing that I'm doing now that I haven't really been doing, except that I'm more involved. You
Are
understand?
you
I'm more aware. I'm
for
aware.
your business in your
Yeah.
marketing approach? Are you very aggressive? How aggressive are you in
Yeah, in
marketing?
terms of yeah, when it comes to the business, I'm very aggressive. I'm very aggressive when it comes to the business. I want to be able to start a transaction and close it without any problem, except if maybe the client decides that I don't want to buy anymore, or the money I have is not up to what you are asking for. You know, there are a lot of times that I've had to, like, okay, fine, you are supposed to pay me so amount. Don't pay me this amount just for you to buy this property. You understand?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and I've been consistent. Like I said, I've been consistent
yeah.
with my page. I've been deliberate, and because there are a lot of competitors out there, a lot of agents out there, there are a lot of noises going on. So the competition has also pushed me to be more aggressive. You understand? I think that is what has really helped me. I was like, no, this person is right behind me. I don't want this person to come from nowhere and overtake me. You understand? So the competition as well, the competition in the business, the competition in the industry has also made me to
Motivate you.
impose myself. Yes, has made me to impose every of my being in the business. I'm all about the business every blessed day of my life. Aside my kids, my family is business. Anytime you call me, you talk, you want to see me, I'm always thinking of the next thing to do. And also because I have a very strong person behind me that is also imputing his own knowledge, his own stuff. Because my husband is more of an extrovert. Is an outing person. This jaye. So he knows. Yes, he knows IT. So he's bringing his own street knowledge
His own
into it.
spice. He's
Yeah,
spicing.
his own spice.
Spicing.
Yes. So
Yeah.
he's bringing his own spice into it. He brings his own. I bring my own. We combine it together and we put it out there for people to see.
When the month, maybe when the like this and the month is this particular month is ending now, probably entering into a new month.
Yeah.
Do you always set out a goal
Yes.
for the month and tell yourself, okay, this is what I want to do, this is the volume I want to do, you always set out a goal like that?
Yes. Like at the beginning of the year, we had a target. I usually have a target for each year. I had a target for last year that I surpassed. You understand?
Okay.
I have a target for this year that we are working towards. You know, that we are working towards. So at the end of there's a certain target we have for every month. Since January, we must make so amount every month, and we have been making that since we did that in January. So when I came back in January, the work for the January, February, March, I was working like a crazy person, like a mad person, because I needed to meet up. You understand? I needed to meet up, and I was able to be able to meet up. So we'll be able to meet our target for January and February. But for March, we couldn't meet up because of this COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah, every month we have a set target, and by the grace of God.
Another quick one now. Okay, we just have maybe about 9. Okay, we have about pretty much time. I think 15 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about as you as a woman now.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge you've ever had in this male-dominated environment that you work in is what? The biggest challenge you've ever had?
Biggest challenge I've ever had. Have I really had any big?
Because as a woman.
You know, because it's my business. You understand? If something is not going to work, except I do something, I'll rather let it not work. You understand? So I don't think I've really had. I don't think I've had any big challenge so far because I call the shots in the business. You understand? If something is not working well, if it's not working well, it's either it's not working well or it's working well. I don't have to.
Have you ever walked out of a transaction because somebody made an advance to you?
Yes,
Walked
several
out.
times.
I'm not doing.
Sure. I can't even count. I won't lie. I won't lie. There was even someone that offered to give me $3,000. So I won't lie you. Yes,
Wow.
the person offered to give me $3,000. I said, not Bridget. Even the guy did not buy a house. So at the end of the day, he didn't buy that house. I know it's true now. So just imagine if all he wanted to do was maybe give me $3,000 to compensate for. He knew at the back of his head. You understand? He knew at the back of his head that he wasn't going to buy, but he wanted something else. So he wanted to use the $3,000 to compensate for him not buying the house at the end of the day. But thank God I was wise enough. And that house he was meant to buy. That house he was meant to buy. I sold it to someone else. I sold it to, this is a property of over 100 million. I sold it to someone else. The commission wasn't good, but I was satisfied. You understand? The commission wasn't good from both ends at all, both the seller and the buyer. What they paid wasn't good because the buyer was complaining that the house was above his budget. That just because he likes the house and the location, that's why he's buying it. So I had to compromise my commission, but I was happy doing that. I prefer to compromise my commission. Pay me anything you want to pay me than for me to sacrifice myself for $3,000. You understand? So I won't lie, you truly, I won't lie. I've lost a lot of transaction because I said no.
Okay, I'm just imagining now for people who like. Should be just one night. Should be just one day and the likes. Because I see a lot of people, a lot of young ladies come into the industry, and they're looking at now so then they do then they should be this industry you must sleep with people before you can even make it. Now, what do you have? What kind of advice will you give to people
such people are people that have been doing it before. You understand? There are people that are used to it, not just because they want to sell. Like I told you, before I became known, before I became big in this business, I worked for someone for 6 months. There are some months that I won't sell as a staff. My boss will come into the office and lambast me, tell me the story of my life. I'll go back home and start crying. You understand? So I could have gone to do, okay, Oga, just buy so that my boss will be happy with me today. But I didn't do all that. I knew what I was there to do. And I was ready to do what I want to do and go. You understand? So people that do that are people that, without being given a condition, they can do it without having a remorse, without being remorseful about it. But that is not me. Like I said earlier, I'm a different species of person. I'm very disciplined. I'm myself. I'll congratulate myself for that because it doesn't be easy when it comes to self-discipline. I'll give myself 100% because I've been tempted. I've had temptations. Even there's nothing that my husband is not aware of. Even the man that said I'll give you $3,000 is aware of it. I told him everything. He was like, don't tell your husband though. I don't want quarrel. I don't want fight though. I just like you. It's nothing personal. What he even said was like, just for me to see your leg go, Chudi. He said, nothing, you are not going to do anything. I like your legs. I like your legs. Just raise up your dress. Small. Let me see your legs. I'll give you $3,000. Wow. I said, okay, sir, no problem. So I told him, and he didn't buy. I told him, well, that is not me. And because of where I'm from Edo State. I'm a Benin girl. I know this notion. People believe that Benin girls are loose. Benin girls are. Once you tell them, they ask you, where are you from? I'll say, I'm Benin. I'm a Benin girl. They'll believe that I know that Benin girls now, they like money. You can do anything for money. But this is a different type of Benin girl. It's a different, I'm a different type of Benin girl. I'm not, because I grew up here and my husband is Yoruba, you understand? My parents are here, my sister is here, and I schooled here from primary to university. Everything is Lagos. So I have this street mentality, and I'm disciplined. I grew up in a very good home with a very good upbringing. So there's nothing.
Okay.
At this stage.
At this stage of your career, of your business, what are you looking towards now? At this stage now, what are you looking towards after this during during this COVID-19 and after COVID-19 in terms
Yeah,
of
like I said earlier, I have a set target for the year. There's something I'm working towards for the end of the year. There's something that I want to do at the end of the year, and I have to work to make up the money. I have to work, and it's not a small amount of money. So to be able to meet that target, I have to work like 5 times as hard as I've been doing before now. So because it's not the amount you are talking about here is not small money. So and it's the money we have to come out from this agency business. This is all I do. I'm not a developer. For now.
Let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
Do you think that currently now, do you think your business is being affected by the pandemic? Or do you think, do you also think that it also still affects the business going after the pandemic?
No, after the pandemic, no, it won't, because during these few weeks that we've been at home, there are a lot of businesses that would have been concluded, but because the land registry is closed, the banks are closed, so clients couldn't really do verification of documents, payments couldn't be made, so everybody's looking forward to when the lockdown will be called off. It was even the client that called me, Bridget, I know, I haven't forgotten, we are still on, or you know what's going on, you understand. I don't think it will, the business will still be affected even after the pandemic, because everybody wants to buy a home, everybody wants to have his or her own property, everybody wants to be a landlord, everybody wants to be a landlady, and if you have the means to, if you have the money to do that, you still want to do that regardless of what is happening around, you understand.
Thank you very much, Bridget, for doing this with us.
Thank you very much
for a lot. Thank you so much. This has been awesome, and also from the woman's perspective, bringing yourself to the. Is this the first time you're doing Instagram Live?
Yes, my first time.
So that means you need to give it up to us.
It's like I said, I'm a very shy person. My husband, there was even a day my husband said, babe, put on your wig, do your makeup, come and do. I said, like, why? What am I doing Instagram like? I mean, I should sit on my bed. I'm doing Instagram like, for what? What do I want to prove? I don't have anything to prove. Just leave me. I'm not doing it. You understand?
Okay. Thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
I hope when I call on you again, you probably maybe.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. It has been an amazing section. For those of you who probably maybe feel that okay, we need to ask questions, because we need to talk about from the perspective of women and what women face in the real estate industry. She's a woman, she's a top realtor, and then we just need to be able to ask questions related to that, so that we can move forward. Tomorrow we're going to have another section. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to be talking to an investor, someone who invests majorly in property, how she invests in property, why she investing in property, and we're going to be looking at that. Somebody who invests massively in real estate. We're going to be having that conversation with her tomorrow. Just stay tuned for 6 p.m. We're going to be having that conversation. Till I come your way again next time. Stay rich and free.